J.K. Calloway here, jumping back into Cobra Kai. Episode 6 of Season 4. This one's called Kicks Get Chicks. I mean, maybe? Apparently in this school it's pretty true. I mean, Sam's just bouncing between two fighters. Eli landed Moon, his friend landed the other girl. They're doing pretty good. Yeah, last we left off was a big old blowout between Daniel and Johnny. They had a fight, point system, tournament style fight, that ended in a draw. They both struck at the same time and both fell. Yeah, like of course it was going to be that way. The show's not over. That's a finale kind of thing if someone won outright. So, yeah, they had a draw, but before they could really get into arguing about who won and who lost, Hawk showed up and showed that he actually had his hawk shaved off, and it was forcibly, like without his consent, by Cobra Kai, by Robbie mainly, and douchebag tall guy. It's not a measured response, and I get it's just hair, but they sprayed you with some sprinklers. That was the last thing that happened, and your payback to that was to literally, technically imprison and violate. Like it was, by the law, yeah, you held him down and shaved his head. I'm like, that's a crime. I'm sorry. Imagine if it was a group of girls, or even worse, what if it was a group of guys doing it to a girl? Change your mindset. It's fucked up. So there's going to be the blowback for that. Johnny and Daniel decided to go their separate ways because of the fight, whatever. But, I mean, the blowback for what happened to Hawk is going to be substantial, I think. Like, Hawk is going to lose his confidence completely. That was his source of confidence, was his mask, if you will. And that's gone now. And not so much that he lost the mohawk, it's the violation. Like, that, it's going to be bad. On top of that, Terry seems like he does have a good head on his shoulders, and doesn't want to repeat the mistakes of the past. How is he going to react to this? Because it was violent. It was, they committed violence against someone against their will. Is he going to be okay with it? Probably not. Is he going to do something about it? I don't know. Before we get going, though, make sure you do hit subscribe for us. Woo! Always appreciate that. We're well over 12K. Appreciate the support. Like the video, notification bell. Blah, 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 blah. Also, check out the welcome video. Lays out everything we got planned. We do shows weekly. Each show has its own day kind of thing. It's a lot of fun. It's a weekly schedule. Plus, go check out Patreon, which is patreon.com/JK Reacts. We do full reactions to all the shows we do here on YouTube, plus a bunch of exclusive shows. So if you want to support the channel, that's the best way to do it. Kicks get chicks. I'm assuming this means, hopefully Moon is there for Eli. Can't call him Hawk anymore, unfortunately. I mean, still should, but we'll see. But, hopefully there's some silver lining. I don't know. Also, he's a child. He's still a kid. Who are these tattoo artists that are just throwing an entire eagle with a mohawk on a 16-year-old's back? Who's doing that? But yeah, this is going to be a Fallout episode, obviously. Let's jump into it, see what we got. Here we go.
The All Valley Committee just announced big changes for the tournament.
What kind of changes?
They're introducing skills competitions.
Yep.
Kata, board-breaking weapons display.
And there's going to be a separate girls division.
There'll be 2 All Valley champs.
Well, wait. So what does that mean for the bet with Cobra Kai?
There's a grand champion trophy for whichever dojo wins the most points. By the time the tournament comes around, you're going to realize that this was the best thing that could have happened to us.
This is the worst thing that could have happened to us. What's this crap about a girls' division? Thought they're all about women's lib. They ought to man up and take a punch like the rest of us. Do any of you know any girls?
No.
There's this girl from the debate team.
Debate team. We need killers, not more nerds. Mana from heaven, baby.
And neither one of them have the fighters to compete in both divisions.
We're going to win this tournament before it even starts.
Top-of-the-line gear to go with our new state-of-the-art equipment. These kids need to see we settle for nothing but the best.
Avoiding your Anna Candace now, sweetheart? Ignoring my calls?
Now, what do you want?
My sister's disability came in yet.
What, need funding for another scan? That money's for us.
Come on now. My sister always promised to take care of it. When your mom kicks the bucket, who do you... Quick temper. And what do you got?
You don't give a shit about us. You just want our survivor benefit.
Who do you think's gonna win a custody battle, huh? You're a high school dropout and a criminal.
So are you.
Yeah, but I know how to play the game. See you at the funeral, sweetheart. Tick-tock.
I want Tori to win life.
Okay.
I know she's an asshole, but she's got reasons to be.
Teen girls what? Gotta be under 18 or it's a no-go. No, not like that. And the best part is we have a whole stable of hot young dudes, like my man Miguel over here.
I'm asexual.
All right, he's a sexual too. Check him out. Total stud. So,
Stop it.
Hey, what's up?
Apparently some perv was creeping on the track team, so we're gonna practice inside. What are you guys doing here?
You know, you should join, actually.
Really? Okay. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Wait, do I have to hit anyone?
Hell yeah, you do.
She's the best athlete in school and she's not afraid to get into a fight.
Sounds like the badass babe we've been looking for.
Who was that again?
You might want to take a different approach with her.
So you're knocking this time.
Mrs. Ursai, need your help.
Okay.
What? What the hell is she doing?
Talk. Listen. Please.
I ruined my reputation. I talked a big game and then just proved I was an asshole. To Moon, to Miguel, and especially you.
I forgave you. Remember? And I don't care if you have a mohawk or a mullet or pigtails.
I'm done with karate, man.
Right.
I quit.
Which one is yours?
Well, that one looks good to me. Haven't talked to her yet, though. Still working on my approach. Let me tell you why my dojo is the perfect place for a modern young woman like yourself. We live in a world where you gotta be an alpha to survive. We teach anyone who identifies as female to embrace their queenly strength and tear down the neo-masculine hierarchy to confront internalized sexism.
Sounds inclusive.
I can't believe you pulled that off. Did you even know what any of those terms meant?
Do I look like I pee sitting down?
Do I look like I pee sitting down?
Dad can't get along with his high school rival for more than 2 seconds, and I'm supposed to go back to school and be best friends with a psycho.
Sam, Johnny's and my differences have nothing to do with
Yes,
that.
it does. So you'll listen to what she has to say, but nobody's gonna listen to what I have to say. God.
Why are you helping this girl?
Did I ever tell you about the time I was arrested?
Sure, what? It's a high school prank.
I took a baseball bat to my math tutor's car. With her in it.
She is Tori.
Why?
She was
She
Tori.
was having an affair with my dad. I was young and upset. And I'm lucky it didn't ruin my life.
I thought you said you deleted these.
Oh, I say a lot of things, which tends to be a polarizing attribute of mine.
Dude, why show me these?
Because this is who you are.
That's good shit.
I know you think that mohawk defined who you are. None of that changes the fact that you're my binary brother.
Robbie. Of course. I heard what you did to Eli. I just gave him what he deserved.
I'm not here to judge you. Terry Silver just popped up out of the blue, right? He did the same thing to me. This man is sick and twisted. And when he's done with you, you won't be you anymore.
He's not interested, Mr. LaRusso.
You tortured me.
Please. You were a hothead. You just don't want to admit there's always been a little Cobra Kai in you.
Oh no. What?
Nothing but the best for the best. Can't wait to kick ass with you in Cobra Kai.
She joined Cobra Kai. So that was just a big waste of time. I even learned feminism.
Look, we can't give up, Sensei.
Totally.
If we want a shot at first place, we have to compete in the girls' division.
Where are you? Hey!
Surprise. Tori wants to come back to West Valley. And my parents just want me to be cool about it.
We're talking about the same overprotective LaRussos who made me wear a helmet on your trampoline? When I started my new school, there was this girl in my homeroom, pink for days. Looked like she walked out of a Malibu Barbie beach house. So I walked right up to her, and you know what I did?
Is this gonna be another front wedgie story?
I introduced myself. She's my bestie. My new school bestie. You'll always be the OG. I struck first.
Just like Johnny taught you.
His evidence is garbage, his arguments don't make a lick of sense, and I was bored to death. Which is ironic, considering we're debating the death penalty. Screw decorum! Wanna know what I really think of the death penalty?
My book!
I see my time.
I see my time.
Sensei, that's the girl I told you about.
I just found the most badass girl in the valley.
Look who decided to come back.
Hawk?
It's good to see you, Eli. Good to have you back.
I heard you let me back in, Marissa.
My parents might fall for your bullshit, but if you so much as look at me funny, I will kick your ass for a third time. I'm coming for you, bitch.
Okay. Talk to each other. They're doing a weird job on this show with the kids, with the teenagers, because like in one scene they'll be like almost perfectly adult and mature and learned, and then the next episode or next scene sometimes they'll be bratty little assholes who don't know any social skills whatsoever. It's like you gotta find balance there. Come on now. They are doing this fun thing where I really feel like at the end of the season, maybe, we'll see, like Tori and Sam are gonna have to defend themselves together against something, or like something's gonna bring them together. You know what I mean? Like there's something that's gonna happen where they realize not only are they very similar in the way they think, like Sam's gonna have to realize that holy shit has she had it good, like her in her life, especially if her and Tori just have a goddamn conversation. Terry seems like he's starting to turn a little bit. Like they presented him like he regretted the past heavily, and now it's like everything's starting to creep back. You know what I mean? Like he's starting to get that aggression and that whole wanna rule the world thing. I don't know. And now he's shelling a bunch of money out too. Like clearly we saw that he's got a bunch of money. He's doing very well for himself. And they didn't really mention that part of it from Kreese's point of view. Although, at some point maybe they're gonna go in the direction that was Kreese's plan all the time. Was he needed funding, he knew a rich guy, he knew he could manipulate Terry. And now Terry's just pumping money into the Cobra Kai, you know what I mean? Like, and Kreese is sitting back there, just kind of smiling and letting it happen. Well, might have been his whole plan the whole time. We'll see. Terry might turn out to be the hero. That might be the way they're going. Ballsy, especially given his character from Karate Kid 3. Like, there was no black and white with that dude in that movie. He was all evil. I meant there's no shades of gray, obviously. But yeah, more than halfway through. That's where we're going to wrap up today. We're going to finish off the season next week, both Monday and Tuesday. We'll do 7 and 8 one day, 9 and 10 the next, and I'm excited to see where they're going. Like, clearly they're making it seem like the All Valley tournament is going to be the end of the season, and the fact that they brought different divisions in is actually, true to an actual karate competition. It's not just a tournament. Like, there is weapons, demonstrations. There is, board breaking and brick breaking. That's all part of it. It's cool they're bringing that in. Like, I don't know why they would have before. At least with the movies, it's a personal story. Like, I just assumed that was part of it. You know what I mean? We just didn't get to see that. But a girls division, like, do you have, like, because it seems like the big board on, like, they showed in the tournament was always like 32, maybe 16 tops, or maybe 16 but 32 tops. I don't remember. Are they gonna find 16 girls? They're certainly painting it like they don't have the ability right now. Like, you might have 4. You know what I mean? You've got Tori, you got Sam, you've got the new girl who just went to Cobra Kai, Piper, I think her name was, and then whoever Debate Girl was. You've got 4. All right, sure. But yeah, we'll jump into episode 7 next Monday. Keep an eye out for it. Thank you guys for watching. Comments. Let me know what you thought of this one and where it's going. We'll finish it up next week. I'm excited to see where it's going. I'm trying like hell not to look it up to see if they're confirmed for season 5 or if this is going to be it. I don't know. So there might be a finality coming up, and I'm going to try like hell to stay away from any spoilers. It's tough. It's still the #1 show on Netflix at this point of watching it, so it's tough. But is there going to be a bunch of, reconciliation? Is there going to be a Tori Sam reconciliation? Is there going to be a Johnny Daniel? I would assume there is. That's always how they end seasons. There's all kinds of things that could happen. It's just a matter of whether they will or not. So it's fun. It's interesting. And we'll get back into it. Hell yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. We'll talk to you next time.